Trust me, I have literally been the guy in the wheelchair. Let me tell you a little secret. 6 months after the accident, I was happier than 6 months before. We've all heard the story. Guy in a Ferrari looks at a helicopter and thinks, I'd love to have a helicopter. Guy in an off-road car looks at the Ferrari and thinks, man, I would love to have that Ferrari. It's my dream car. Guy in a normal car looks at the off-road car and thinks, I want that off-road car. Wish I had it. A guy in an old car looks at this newer car and says, look at that car, I wish I had that. Then a guy in a bicycle looks at this old car and wishes, if only I could afford this car. Then the guy standing on the side of the road thinks, I wish I had a bike. And then there's a guy sitting on the balcony looking at the guy who's able to walk and thinking he can go wherever he wants. I wish I could walk. This is not just a story. This is very, very important. If you have food in your fridge, clothes on your back, a roof over your head, and a place to sleep, you are richer than 75% of the world. Think about that for a minute. You are rich. In fact, you're probably watching this video on a smartphone or on a laptop, which means you are even more rich. You have already won in life. Happiness is a choice. You can choose to be happy at any particular moment in time. If you think you'll be happy if you get a new car or a new phone, you won't, because there's always something else. There's always one more level to get to. So these things do not make you happy. You have to choose to be happy in this particular moment in life. Trust me, I have literally been the guy in the wheelchair who is thinking and wishing, I wish I could walk. I wish my feet would work. When I was in the hospital, when I could barely move, I had a recurring dream in which I was getting out of the hospital bed and running as fast as I could away from the hospital. I had this dream every night, and that made me understand what a cherished thing it is to be able to walk on your own 2 feet. In fact, when after 2 weeks in hospital, not having gotten out of my bed, first time I went outside into the open, where literally my physios put me on a wheelchair, they strapped my leg to it, and they pushed me out into the open. It is even now one of the happiest moments of my life, because I was outside. There were trees, there were birds, and I understood at that moment in time that I am alive. I should be happy. I am so lucky. And now, 14 months later, I'm walking around with a broken hip, with a shorter leg, and usually I'm in pain. And in winters, there's even more pain. However, 90% of the time, I'm happy. Because I'm walking, I'm looking around, I'm walking. After 9-10 months of not being able to walk without any support, I am now walking on my own 2 feet. And I choose to be happy. I choose that this thing should make me happy. You should be grateful as well. Do not wait for something bad to happen for you to start appreciating what you have in life, as opposed to constantly looking up, looking at people who have better things and saying, I wish I had that and I would be happier. In fact, let me tell you a little secret. 6 months after the accident, I was happier than 6 months before. And that does not make any sense at all. My life was a mess. I was in extreme pain. I could barely move. But I understood that I was lucky. I understood that I had just gotten a second chance in life. And I was grateful. I was so grateful to be in one piece. To be able to eventually, if I worked hard, if I exercised, to be able to move around. Get out of your head. Appreciate the good things you have in life. And you will be happy. I promise you, I guarantee you. Bottom line, you will be happy if you choose to be happy. You will not be happy if you get more things. Happiness, it's an acquired taste. It's an acquired habit. You need to constantly be happy to be happy every day. In the morning when you wake up, think about the 5 things you're grateful for in life. Every night before you go to sleep, think about the 5 things you're grateful in life. And I promise you, you will be happy. Change your perspective and change your life. Have a great week.